as we move into the festive season of 2020, I really thought about what kind of value do I want to give in order to end off this year. And over the last few weeks, it's become very evident that a lot of us do not really realize the importance of finding out what our values are and how to really live our values and how they can help us in managing expectations within relationships, as well as understanding people a little bit better. So what are values? Well, values is the innate inner who we are. It's not what we strive to be. It's not what we want to be. It is who we are. Values can be something that is patient, committed, relationships, family, honesty, truthfulness, power, success. Those are just a few examples of some of the values that can be chosen. Let's say that I have got a very strong value of punctuality. It would probably be something that I strive to really work on. So if I have a value of punctuality, I would be very punctual, and I would be very unhappy if other people are not very punctual. Obviously, that is also relevant in whichever situation you find yourself in. I think the most important value that I'd like to look at the moment is something within relationships that we can all really have a look at, and that is maybe truthfulness or honesty or commitment. If we as individuals have got honesty, commitment, and truthfulness as values, which most of us do, and we try and commit to somebody that doesn't have those values, it is fair to say that that relationship will have certain amount of issues and will not really go as smoothly as expected. So when it comes to relationships, having a look where we have conflicting values as well as values that match could really help a relationship not only in its way forward, in its longevity, as well as in its communication. To communicate to somebody that one of my values is punctuality when they don't have that as a value, it's going to cause strife, but it's also going to make us understand each other a little bit better and maybe also have a little bit more, leeway in certain areas. But when it comes to truthfulness and commitment, if you have a partner that doesn't believe in commitment, it's true to say that this relationship is going to leave you hanging out and dry because you want commitment and the other person does not believe in commitment. So when it comes to our value system, I think it's most important to figure out who you are. I do have a list of values that I give my coaching clients, which if you want to do my coaching program, you can actually contact me and I can send you all the details. But if you just do a simple Google search in the list of values, you can have a look at what are your 10 important values. And out of those 10, what are the 4 to 5 core values that describe who you are? Like I said, not what you want to be, who you are. Punctuality, incidentally, is one of my values, and I do live it very strongly within a business sense. I find it extremely important to be punctual and also for other people to be punctual. And yes, being early is also part of not respecting the punctuality value, just by the way. So if you understand, if you have a value of punctuality or possibly communication or openness or affection or success or power or career, whatever your value is, it may give you a hint in why you have certain issues when it comes to either your relationships or the partnerships and relationships that you have at your work, because often we also live out our values and the lack of our values within our work community and our families. If I have a value of privacy that ranks high in my core value system and somebody just barges in the whole time or phones me at 12 at night or doesn't respect that privacy value, it could cause rift within me. And then we look at boundary alerts, because boundaries and values are linked together. So if I have a value of privacy, then a boundary being crossed, so the privacy boundary being crossed, is somebody not respecting that value. And that is where we have a lot of fights, where we have a lot of anxiety, where sometimes depression comes in, where we feel we lose ourselves. So the importance of finding out what your core values are is really the cornerstone of who you are, to get to know yourself better and to understand why you react in certain ways or why you don't react in certain ways. Even when it comes to boundaries, we have certain alarm bells that go off in our bodies to show us, to tell us something isn't right within. This is just a quick hint for the festive season. I know we're all very excited to possibly go away a little or to be with family, just to relax and do nothing. I wish you all a fantastic holiday season. I am still working until about the mid of December, and you can see my contact info on the screen there. I'm going to be starting to work again in January. Theunissen.co.za or 0825497924. I wish you all a safe and happy December 2020, and let next year bring us exciting opportunities that we can look forward to. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.